as mentioned, this is another record-breaking day in terms of the number of new infections reported in Ontario.
Today's surge topping the previous high that was recorded on Monday. 732 new cases have been added over the last 24 hours. That means the province has now seen nearly 53,000 cases over the course of the outbreak. 2 new deaths are reported, but 74 additional deaths are also included in today's tally as part of a data review going back to the spring and summer. That means 2,927 deaths have now been linked to the virus, and nearly 45,000 cases are now considered resolved.
More than 40,000 tests have been completed over the last day, with a positivity rate of 8.82%. But the backlog continues to grow, with more than 90,000 tests still under investigation. And that backlog is among the things the province is looking to address with its new guidelines. CTV's Queen's-Park Bureau Chief Colin DeMello is live with more. Colin.
And all of these testing lineups that you see outside COVID-19 assessment centers, Nathan, are going to be a thing of the past. The province is changing the rules. Those assessment centers are soon going to be appointment only, just part of the sweeping changes brought on today by the Ford government. For the past few months, as COVID-19 began to subside in Ontario, social circles helped the province feel normal. Now, the bubble has burst as the province officially pushes pause on social circles.
So say hunker back down, pick your ones carefully, and especially at this time, hunker down and be careful for the next while, because we do not want this to take off. We want to flatten the curve.
Single people, however, can meet with others with caution.
There are a number of people who do live alone, who are experiencing isolation. We want them to be able to have a connection to another group for mental health and social purposes.
As the province tries to curb community spread of COVID-19, it is also grappling with another major issue, the testing backlog. The province is overhauling the testing process. As of next week, assessment centers will only be open for appointments and only after you've been assessed by a nurse over the phone.
And that's really our goal, to make it easier, faster, and to make sure that the people who really need these tests are able to access them.
There are currently 90,000 tests that are still waiting to be processed, leaving thousands of people in limbo as they wait for their results. The province is racing to get a handle of that as well.
We're right now working with other jurisdictions. We're working with the private sector. We're working with research facilities, universities, to see if there's any more capacity that we can bring online.
And to curb the second wave, the province is now taking additional measures. A mandatory masking policy province-wide for indoor settings. Restaurants and bars in Toronto, Ottawa, and Peel will face new capacity limits, new table seating limits, and new mandatory contact information for all diners. Gyms will now have a maximum capacity of 50, and banquet halls will be restricted to 50 people per facility as well.
My friends, this is serious. We have to offer our full support in every power possible to help our healthcare sector fight this second wave.
Might be difficult, but sources in the Ford government say these are the final measures before moving the province back into stage 2. And here's something important to note about all of the COVID-19 assessment centers in the province. They will effectively be closing on Sunday and on Monday of this week to give the province some time to deep clean these assessment centers, catch up on that massive 90,000 testing backlog before they reopen with a new testing strategy next Tuesday. Reporting live, I'm Colin DeMello. Now back to you, Zarada.
Thank you, Colin. Taking a look at where most of today's record increase was detected. 323 new cases confirmed here in Toronto, 141 cases added in Ottawa, 111 in Peel region. 38 new cases were recorded in York region, and Durham region added 34 cases. 11 new infections were reported in Halton region.